Today, I would like to introduce the Talmud's gourmet is punishable by death. I think this story contains an important message that is relevant to the present day. What this story teaches us is that a truly happy life is one in which you can devote yourself to something, forgetting to eat and sleep. After escaping from Egypt, a Jew wandered the desert for 40 years. He was forced to eat the same food every day, and when he complained about the spiciness of the food, God had a snake bite and kill him. Furthermore, in order to teach the complaining Jew about the existence of God, God had him make an idol, which is prohibited, and place it at the top of a pole in a high position. And he commanded them to look up at it, rather than pray. In other words, he wanted them to be reminded of the existence of God once again. The desire to eat delicious food is a great human desire. Even if it doesn't go that far, if there was someone who continued to eat the same thing every day for years, wouldn't the world think they were weird? We weren't born to eat delicious food, but it is a natural desire, and I can fully understand the feelings of the Jew in this story. However, it means that you should devote yourself to something so much that you forget to eat. In this story, it says that the purpose of life is to pray and study Torah. How about in our place? Have you ever been so absorbed in something that you forgot to eat? Whether it's a hobby or work, it teaches us that a life in which you can devote yourself to something like this is a truly happy life. Eat like the poor and think richly is a Jewish teaching. So, the reason why the Jews escaped from Egypt with Moses was to enter the promised land of Canaan and live a good life. But they wandered the desert for 40 years and suffered hardships. The Jews began to complain to God, saying, "We didn't leave Egypt to suffer such pain. God, we've been wandering the desert for nearly 40 years. During that time, we've always eaten the same thing, manna. Oh, I want to eat delicious food and drink wine." Moses turned pale when he heard this. This will make God angry, he thought. But it was too late, and when God heard this, he was furious. Don't be ridiculous, saying you want a luxurious meal. Then God released many poisonous snakes into the Jewish group. The snakes bit the Jews, and hundreds of them died. Seeing this, the surviving Jews pleaded with Moses, "We are grateful just to be alive. But we complain that we always get the same meal. We have committed a great sin. Please help us." Moses interceded with God, and God forgave them. Then God gave Moses and the Jews the following instructions. Use copper to make the shape of a poisonous snake. Anyone who is bitten must face the copper snake. This will save his life. But place the snake on top of a high pole so that he can look up.